Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some Hearthstone. We're going to be doing Brokeback Druid, also known as Midrange Druid for Hearthstone Constructed. It's very early in the season. This Druid runs Living Roots, Darnassus Aspirant, Wild Growth, Azure Drake, and Cenarius, all of which deal with mid-game, late-game, and early-game presence. Hearthstone was my first main game, so I'm going to go on with this. We're going to be playing some Ranked, and we're going to be playing the Standard and Wild mode when it comes out. Brokeback Druid is essentially mid-range Druid with double combo. The main purpose of this deck is to ramp, hence Ramp Druid, into your combo. Deal enough damage up to turn 9, which is the 14 damage combo, Force of Nature plus Savage Roar, to deal 14 damage to get your opponent dead. I played this for quite a while. Win rate is about 73% on ladder. I tested it because that's when the ladder reset. I got to like rank 14, and all the legendary players like reset to 16. So I was already playing with these guys, and I've been de-ranking because I was experimenting with Freeze Mage. So we got the Wild Growth, and I kind of am debating on whether Wild Growth is actually good. Like 2 Wild Growth and 2 Darnassus Aspirant, 4 ramp cards. It seems so weird to have that much ramp in your deck. But it might be good. Just because Wild Growth can be cycled and you want a card that just thins your deck. Darnassus Aspirant, on the other hand, is board presence, and it's really good. We're against Hunter, and if he plays Leper Gnome, we're going to be coining out the Wild Growth. If we draw a Shade of Nax. We run Shade of Naxxramas to add on to the combo when we Savage Roar. The 2 Savage Roars in the deck can possibly become a dead draw. So since he passed the first turn, we're going to pass. And we're going to Wild Growth. I was thinking about running an Ancient of War in this deck. I swap out Cenarius for Ancient of War just due to aggro. And I really, honestly want to know if this is enough heal in the deck. Because the Ancient of Lores have been facing a lot of trouble. Swipe is really good in this matchup. The cards to try to get to are pretty obvious. It's the ramp cards. You just mulligan for 1 ramp card. Alright. Now the question is, do we Living Roots? I'm going to Living Roots to proc the trap. The trap is either freezing or explosive. It's not Snake Trap. It's trading card for a card. If it's freezing trap, we're set. It's quite unfortunate that we don't have a 4-drop that we want to play this turn. He wants to cash in on that trap. I want to cash in on taking a card away from him. Bear trap. I'm gonna swipe. He wants to get the most value out of his weapon, so he attacked one of these saplings. If the sapling gets hit again, it's really good value. I really need to get that Ancient of Lore. I was thinking about running a Nourish too. As you can tell, I'm very, very scrappy when it comes to making decks. So, I could innovate and get this guy out. I could possibly get the Pollard Shredder out, but then it gets killed by just the weapon. So I think I'm going to innovate out the Cenarius. Just because next turn's turn 7, and I want my Ancient of Lore. If I can already play him, Innovate's useless, so I want to use the Innovate early. A Ysera would have been great this turn, but if I was against a Priest, it'd get entombed, so we don't want to play a Ysera. TGT has broken ladder. Like, ridiculously.
I wonder
the most OP cards are in TGT, and they've kind of broken the game. Secret Paladin is just insane with it. Those are okay juggles. I kind of really wish I had my swipe again. But that was my fault. I stand by that play though. So now I just need to know what this guy does. If he trades, it's really good for me. Obviously. He just wants to apply even more pressure.
I must safeguard the legend.
So next turn is likely Dr. Boom coming out from this guy. I have Force of Nature Savage Roar combo on me. And I think I want to attack this. Yeah. I want to force him to trade. If I don't hit that, then he's not going to trade. Yeah, there's Dr. Boom. Dr. Booms are relevant if I could clear the bombs and the boom without my keeper dying. It's like the boom never existed. So we're gonna clear, and we have to.
I've got the beast in my
With this.
Feel nature's
Just hope the bomb doesn't kill it. Don't kill it. Okay, it hits my face for one.
I've got the beast in my say.
And take the board. Ramp Druid, this version, wants to maintain board presence, and that board presence allows the ramp to just get out of control. Druid is one of the most overpowered decks made by Blizzard. Well, Ramp Druid. And people use Druid at the beginning of ladder season to get legendary the fastest, all the time. Okay. That is alright. We're gonna draw, because he's not applying that much pressure on us. Fuck. I don't want to give this guy any spells. I want to apply enough pressure so that if he ignores all my minions, I still have lethal. If he ignores a Cho, I have lethal. If he ignores any of these minions, I have lethal. Gives me a flare. He has nothing, so he's cycling cards. Standard play. I was thinking about running 2 BGHs just because Secret Paladin is insane. Okay, so if he does nothing else, if that's not a taunt, we win.
To my side.
It's a pig. Oh, we don't win. It depends if he trades. I feel like he's very scared of being at a low life total, especially against a Druid and this match card. These many cards, holy crap, man.
Moves quickly.
Okay. So we're going to Animal Companion. Actually, what I really want to do. There's no way this hunter has that much burst. I'm willing to give him a Wrath because it only affects the board. And now... So he has 8 damage on board. There's no way he has more than 10 damage in his hand. And plus, this guy has... There's no way with the mana that he has, 10 mana, he can armor and turtle up that much to get me scared. Because right now I'm forcing the lethal on him, the Force of Nature Savage Roar combo. And he's scared of it. That's why this thing is so damn overpowered. It hasn't been nerfed since the beginning of Hearthstone. It's ridiculously broken. Like, this situation should not even exist. I have an empty board. I shouldn't be able to burst him down.
I can't do
And now I slow BM this, waiting for him to concede. A mysterious chance. Mid-range hunter. He's only really good against the secret paladin that everyone's running. It's like a direct counter. It's good against secret paladin, but it's bad against everything else. And it just so happened that I was one of the matchups. So mid-range hunter was really bad in that scenario. Druid has been like one of the top decks since Miracle Rogue, and it's ridiculous. I think Dog, the famous Hearthstone streamer, used to exclusively play Druid in Miracle Rogue in Legendary. Alright, so this could be one or two decks. Zoo,
I must protect the wild.
Reno Lock, ish, or Hand Lock, but it's not Hand Lock. That's why I didn't include it. He kept 2 cards. I'm scared. I want to keep this. I want my ramp cards, like Rod Growth. So the first turn I'm always passing, unless I draw a shade.
Why do you go?
Okay. I called it. Okay, I have a Shade Naxxramas. The Shaded Naxxramas is extraordinarily good because the Zoo cannot clear it. Plus, I have Swipe, and Swipe is amazing. Next turn, I'm going to either Wrath Hero Power or Swipe. I have all, like, the perfect hand against Zoo. If you have Swipe against Zoo, you are set. Pollard Shredder. And I think I may just innervate the Dog. Just kill it straight up. I need to decide whether I want to kill the Void Walker. He wants to kill my Shade. It's Zoo. He's going to be playing very aggressive. Right now, he could play Knife Juggler and trade in Implosion. That's really good for me. Doesn't matter what number he got because I have Swipe. I'm gonna taunt. I'm gonna force him to play some more cards. I want to get a better value out of this Swipe. And plus, it's better for my curve by playing Druid the Claw.
Buying or selling.
1-drops usually have 1 health. If I'm lucky, it'll have 1 health.
The light protects me.
Not exactly what I was saying, but okay. It's trading. He's aware of shenanigans and combos and all bull crap like that. We're going to telegraph that we have it. Because we do. We're going to clear his board. Alright. The one card I'm scared of. Doomguard. If this guy runs Doomguard, I'm screwed. If I draw Ancient of Lore, we're saved. Ancient of Lore. That's always what the games come down to. If you don't draw that card, you're dead. You lose.
My shield for Argus.
My swipes might be able to bail me out of that tough scenario, though. I don't think I really care about this. Like, I just clear with swipe, and he's screwed. I'm not playing my Living Roots yet, because I'm going to use this as a Stormpike Commando, but a very cheap one at that. Just in case I bought like a keeper and then kill it. I have to kill this off. Okay. I was thinking about like mana worm. Okay, so Mana Wraith would screw me, kind of. This guy likely plays Dr. Boom. Every single deck plays Dr. Boom. Every damn one. This guy just got destroyed. Against Zoo, if you ramp into a swipe turn, you will almost always guarantee a win against him. And your ramp must be successful. You can't be the Darnassus Aspirant. If he kills the Darnassus Aspirant, you're screwed. So Wild Growth is the card that you want. But you don't mulligan the Darnassus Aspirant. You always take that gamble, that chance that he can't kill it. Kill it with Dark Bomb, etc. Alright. We're against the hardest deck right now. The Reynad deck. It's either really, really fast Mech Mage with insane speed, or it's goddamn Freeze Mage. Freeze Mage is like 60-40 in favor of us, and Mech Mage is like 70-30. Because ramp is slow if you don't get your ramp cards. Lucky for us, we got a Darnassus. So we're scared of Freeze Mage, and we need our Keeper of the Groves. It's Freeze Mage. I don't care about my health at all right now, but I don't want him to kill my minions. What we're going to be doing is charging our Druid of the Claws. Freeze Mage is extraordinarily difficult. In my brain, I just can't wrap my mind about it.
Pain, speak to me.
Do I care about that? Do I care about his draws? Of course I do.
Where shall I
But do I want to reduce the amount of damage I could do to this guy? If I was Shaman, what would I do? I would silence it. But no, not in this scenario. This goes face. Now, it's either, do I want to deny him 2 draws or not? What are the chances I could kill him? Alright, we're going face. Reason for going face. This guy is Freeze Mage. If I give him the time to get those mana crystals, I'm screwed. We don't care about what this guy has. We want to get him low, fast. This is ASAP. So this turn is usually Doomsayer, Frost Nova, and we have the silence for that play. Doomsayer plus Frost Nova. Exact play. So I have a better play. Next turn is probably Blizzard.
I must safeguard the land. For the wild.
Alright, Blizzard is scary. We want the lures to heal us if he blizzards. If he doesn't blizzard, we're using the lure to draw. Or we're going to go for lethal. If he doesn't have any freeze right now, I think we win. Actually, okay, our damage 6, 7, 8. 8. That's lethal. Sweet. Alright, that game was way too fast. That's exactly lethal. So I'm going to play one more game. Excuse my freaking internet. But that's how you play that matchup. Apply pressure. Just keep applying pressure. The more you apply pressure, the more likely you're going to win. That's how you play that matchup. I hope we get something different, like Patron, Face Shaman. We need a fast deck. And now it seems like everyone's playing control-y decks. It's actually 12 o'clock, so it's like the next day already. Actually, people are asleep. Alright. Mirror matchup. This is actually a really good one. This is a bonus game, just because I feel like doing it. So, Ancient Allure. 1 card. First person who gets Ancient Allure out first wins. Bam. Second of all, we need to get ramp cards. Oh my god. What are the chances? Okay. But here's what you need to know. Ancient Allure is the key to winning this game. Unless he's playing token. He's playing token. Okay. So we're going to innovate out cards that can deal with what he has. Right now we know he has 2 of the root cards, and he has hero ability of a paladin. Our hero ability cancels out his, etc., etc. He's playing to token us. We have 0 ramp, but that's fine. We need to deal with immediate damage. Like an immediate threat. That's what he has right now. We need to deal with Violet Teacher. That's the 1 card we need to deal with. Also, if he's playing Imp Master, possibly. That's a Living Roots card. Okay. So, mind you, we have a swipe. I was thinking about wrathing and coining out a ramp card, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's just a waste of a wrath. I hate this hand. Please give him 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. 1-4. Good enough. We're going to do damage to this in case he plays Power of the Wild. Power of the Wild will give everything on the board 1 health. And I think I'm going to use Swipe next turn no matter what. Because I think he's going to play Violet Teacher. He's playing all these damn sticky minions. I hate it. This hand, okay. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is the worst hand you could have as a ramp druid. The worst. So if you don't draw well, you're going to do bad. Sucks. Alright. Now, if he plays Violet Teacher and the Power of the Wild, we are screwed. So we can clear the board at Force of Nature. But I think we're dead this turn. The mirror matchup is like 50-50 all the time. It feels like he's playing Reno Druid. Reno Druid, that's interesting. Alright. Just take the pain. Is 8 damage. And bombs do perfectly 8 damage. Yeah, this card, TGT, broke the game. The Grand Tournament broke the game. You can't play standard decks because of Dr. Boom. Dr. Boom ruins everything. Long shield medibot. Force of nature saboteur. Hearthstone's really just like, who can play the most OP cards first? That's how it's RNG based, but yeah. So the mirror matchup's always 50-50. You can't guarantee a win with this deck with that. Like every single mirror matchup's 50-50, no matter what you do. So I hope you guys got something from this. Hope you guys know how to play Brokeback Ramp Druid a little bit more. Thank you folks for watching. This has been the Artist Ranger. And see you folks in another video. Probably with CSGO or Hearthstone. My two main games right now. So, see you folks in another video. Peace.